Besides being two rappers who seem to always be involved in controversy, Chris Brown and Travis Scott are financially successful men who have already made big bucks. But the question is, which one of the two knows how to make the best use of all that money? In this video you will see an epic battle between Chris Brown and Travis Scott. So, let's get to the fight. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Mansions. Being two hugely successful rappers, it's clear that Travis Scott and Chris Brown have spared no expense when it comes to investing in good estates. But who has invested more? Travis Scott's most famous and exquisite property is in the quiet Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. There is an impressive 53,000 square feet of space distributed between its rooms, with a high-quality interior design. And for Travis to accommodate his guests, there are a whopping 7 bedrooms in the house, with the master suite being almost the size of a regular apartment, having it a living room, a super spacious bathroom, and a walk-in closet for the rapper to accommodate his looks. But, without a doubt, the most striking feature of the mansion is the outdoor area, especially the 72-foot-long infinity edge pool lined with glass tiles. And to acquire this luxurious property, Travis Scott paid $23,500,000 in 2020, but currently some sources estimate that the estate's value has already grown to $36 million. Chris Brown, on the other hand, lives in Tarzana, a district of Los Angeles, California. His property is in a 32,000 square foot lot, having 8,200 square feet of living space, and consists of 6 bedrooms, all with floor-to-ceiling glass windows which compose for a great natural landscaping, and an impressive 8 bathrooms including the lavatories. The indoor garage has room for 3 cars, plus it has an open space that accommodates his other luxury vehicles well. Even though he is a globally known person, the singer did not hesitate to share his address on the internet. He disclosed the location of his home to hold a bazaar for his fans, selling items from his extensive collection of clothes and shoes. And in order to keep the singer safe, the mansion has 16 cameras that keep a 24-hour watch on the property's surroundings. Currently, some sources estimate that Chris Brown's home could be worth around $4,600,000. And this round easily goes to Travis, who by far acquired the most expensive property. Round 2. Other properties. Both artists really enjoy collecting various properties in their portfolios. But the question is, which of the two has more estates? Many sources speculate that Travis Scott owns a modern home located in his hometown of Houston, Texas. Built in 2005, the 3-story property has 38,000 square feet of living space, featuring 3 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. Although almost no one knew that Scott owns a local mansion, records confirm that he quietly bought the modern property in 2019. And while it's unclear how much he paid, the place was last offered at $14,500,000. In addition, the singer has purchased a mansion with his girlfriend and the mother of his children, Kylie Jenner, in the Beverly Hills Post Office neighborhood in Los Angeles, California. The property, built in the 1970s, has been extensively renovated in order to be updated to a more contemporary style. There's 9,700 square feet of living space, 7 spacious bedrooms, 10 bathrooms with nice finishes, and a series of elegantly decorated open-concept rooms. Located on a plot of almost 48,000 square feet, the property has plenty of vegetation, being the house itself surrounded by gardens with different trees and flowers, besides having a space in the middle of the woods in order to relax while enjoying nature. And this luxury property was purchased for the small sum of $13,450,000, an amount that was paid half and half by the two celebrities Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. However, one of the houses that once belonged to Chris Brown is located in the prime residential neighborhood of Hollywood Hills in the city of Los Angeles, California. The modern property is on a small and steep lot, building a vertical house project as the alternative. It is divided into 6 levels that were very well used. There are 3,000 square feet of internal space, with 3 very well-decorated bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, a living room with double-height ceiling and large glass wall overlooking the outside. Right next to this room is the very modern and well-equipped kitchen. It is not known for sure how much Chris Brown paid on this property, but when he sold it in 2013, he cashed in $1,700,000. And Travis Scott takes another round, showing that he really does invest huge amounts of money in his real estate. Round 3. Cars. Travis and Chris also spare no dollars when it comes to choosing which cars they want to show off wherever they go. But who invests more in luxury cars? The simplest car Travis Scott has in his garage is a custom Range Rover Autobiography, a robust SUV that costs an average of $150,000. Upping the ante further, Travis once owned a Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4, a super sports car that unites technology, design, and power, and is capable of reaching a speed of 200 miles per hour. And to acquire this car, you need to cash out something around $200,000. When it comes to the Italian carmaker Ferrari, the rapper owns the 488 model in orange, an emblematic car whose many people's dream is to own one. And some sources claim that this machine is valued at $324,000. As the artist is fond of car designers, he often makes great customizations in his toys. He has a black Lamborghini Aventador SV that underwent a revamp carried out by the company West Coast Customs, changing its color to chocolate brown. Travis seems to have really liked the customization. And in order to have such a great car to call your own, you need to invest something around $600,000. For more extreme rides, the rapper relies on his Mercedes Maybach G650 Landaulet, a robust and rather rare pickup truck that tackles whatever the terrain may be. And to have such a vehicle in your garage, you need to invest a small sum of $1,600,000. And last but not least, Travis Scott owns a luxury Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.5 seconds and reaching the formidable top speed of 260 miles per hour. And it is no wonder this impressive machine is valued at $3,500,000. On the other hand, one of the simplest vehicles in Chris Brown's garage is a Rezvani Tank, a military-style SUV built with safety in mind. An amazing feature of this car is its thermal night vision, and to acquire this robust vehicle one must cash out around $155,000. He also owns a Porsche 911 Turbo, a highly coveted car that reaches a top speed of 200 miles per hour and accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. And to own such a sports car, you must invest about $230,000. Another car owned by Chris Brown is the Rezvani Beast, a vehicle that was born on the track and designed for the roads. It has 500 horsepower and is all clad in carbon fiber, and the base value of this machine is $270,000. Raising the bar even higher, the rapper has a Lamborghini Huracan that was customized by the company RDB. The transformation ended up amazing, getting the car covered with a print of pyramids that reflect different colors depending on the vehicle's position. There's no way to miss this iconic sports car cruising the streets of Los Angeles. Not taking into consideration the amount paid in customization, to acquire such a machine you need to invest about $300,000. Another car that Chris Brown owns that has undergone new finishes from this same company is his Lamborghini Aventador Extra Large, a 750 horsepower vehicle. The colors chosen for this gradient were lilac and blue, giving a youthful look to the bodywork and wheels. And to buy this car model, not considering the customization, you need to pay something around $500,000. The singer has also been spotted on the streets by paparazzi driving a Bugatti Veyron, one of the most expensive and desired supercars in the world. No wonder this treat costs more than the whopping $1,500,000 figure. And once again Travis Scott scores this round. He's taking them all, isn't he? Round 4. Overspending. Aside from luxurious cars and huge mansions, both rappers also flaunt their wealth in exuberant personal items. But let's see who spends more. In order to dress in style, Travis Scott invests heavily in accessories. He's always wearing bags, backpacks, and briefcases from famous brands, such as his giant monogrammed Louis Vuitton collection, which must be worth a lot of money. He also makes use of handbags, such as an extremely rare brown Birkin XL with lizard skin from the Hermes label. No wonder that the value of this item is close to $100,000. Another of this same brand but in different colors that the rapper has already been spotted using costs about $150,000. Another type of accessory that Travis Scott loves to buy is jewelry. He usually wears several chains full of precious stones around his neck. He has, for example, a giant pendant necklace with his daughter Stormi's name written on it that surely must have cost him a fortune. However, to celebrate the success of his Astroworld tour, the singer has commissioned a sturdy chain with diamond-filled unicorns and skulls, an accessory worth around $450,000. The celebrity also commissioned 11 chains with rather shiny cartoonish dolls, naming the order Dream Utopia Dream. To get an idea of values, some sources claim that Scott paid around $500,000 on these jewels. When it comes to watches, the rapper has a large collection from different brands. He has already posed in a story for GQ magazine wearing a Richard Mille Marshmallow, a fun and colorful watch made of ceramic, red gold, and sapphires, being valued at $130,000. He also owns an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, made in 18-karat white gold with 32 colored sapphire stones, an item that costs $150,000. One of his most sophisticated watches is the Patek Philippe Celestial model, made of pink gold studded with diamonds and with the strap made of crocodile skin. No wonder this accessory costs an impressive $400,000. In his Instagram stories, he showed the Jacob & Company Astronomy Tourbillon model studded with 342 pieces of diamonds, considered one of the most expensive and unique watches in the world. And to acquire such a jewel, you have to disburse approximately $1 million. Chris Brown, on the other hand, seems to be absurdly fond of sneakers. He has a huge closet all surrounded by shelves from floor to ceiling with countless pairs. If he wore one different model each day of the year, he would certainly go a few years without repeating his shoes. His closet must really be worth a fortune. In addition to shoes, he also likes to wear designer clothes. In a photo he posted on Instagram, Brown is wearing a monogrammed jumpsuit and a canvas bomber jacket by Gucci for a total outfit worth $5,800. In order to transport his accessories and style, he has a Louis Vuitton airplane-shaped bag, which costs a whopping $39,000. When it comes to jewelry, the rapper is no exception either. He has several luxurious watches to compose his outfit, such as a white ceramic Richard Mille with only 100 limited units existing in the world. Not surprisingly, it costs $150,000. Another watch he owns is an 18-karat white gold Richard Mille, which has an exclusive 20 units produced entirely by hand. And it is for its rarity that the accessory is worth about $750,000. Chris Brown is a singer who is always seen using jets to get around and fulfill his concert schedule. Some sources claim he owns his own private plane, while other sources say the rapper actually charters flights. What is actually known is that he uses the Gulfstream for model airplane on his trips, an executive twin-engine plane for long-haul flights and full of amenities for a tranquil and comfortable trip. And should Chris Brown actually rent this aircraft, he would cash out about $110,000 per flight. However, Travis Scott takes this round 2. Round 5. Business. Beyond being artists, the rappers also guarantee other sources of income by investing in different areas. But who will be the best entrepreneur? Chris Brown, for example, has already told in interviews that he has 14 units of the Burger King fast food franchise, which guarantees him a good financial return. Taking into account that the average annual profit of such a franchise in the United States is $175,000, the artist could be receiving an estimated $2,400,000 per year with all his franchises. For someone as wealthy as Chris Brown, that income might be considered pretty small, but it already guarantees him some extra cash. In addition, the artist launched his own branded clothing line in 2012 called Black Pyramid, which is to this day producing and selling stylish and jovial looks. Chris Brown has also partnered with retailer SoFlo Snacks, launching his own limited edition breakfast cereal called Breezy's Cosmic Crunch, which will be sold together with award codes. A great way for the singer to promote his products and brands is on social media like Instagram, where he has more than 110 million followers. On the other hand, Travis Scott has already launched his own brand of alcoholic soft drinks called Cacti, which offers 3 different tropical flavors. This type of drink has become a fever in the US, so it's no wonder that Scott had his website sold out within the first 12 hours of launch. Not to mention that the rapper has his own online store that sells various products from his brand to his fans, earning him a great financial return. Another major source of income for the artist is advertising. He has business partnerships with several major brands, such as Nike, starring in their campaigns and launching his own sneaker models like the Nike Air Force 1, the Air Jordan 4 Cactus Jack, the Nike SB Dunk, the Air Jordan 1 High Fragment, among others. Another resoundingly successful advertising project by the rapper was alongside fast food company McDonald's, launching a limited edition snack that caused restaurants across the United States to go out of stocks rapidly. In addition, McDonald's has launched a collection of merchandise in partnership with the rapper, including clothing and accessories. He also participated in the launch of the PlayStation 5 console. He modeled for Christian Dior and also for the Saint Laurent brand. He launched a cereal in partnership with General Mills, as well as starred in Samsung's Fortnite-themed commercial. And of course, the singer uses his social networks to advertise. After all, he has over 45,500,000 followers on his Instagram page. And in that round we have a tie, as both singers know very well how to take care of their enterprises. Round 6. Net worth. Both stars have certainly amassed a lot of money during their careers. But who has the biggest net worth? Chris Brown has been making money from music ever since he was 16 years old, and his biggest source of income is from his concerts and tours that gather real crowds. Some sources claim that he receives for each performance a fee ranging from $300,000 to $500,000, depending on the date, occasion, and the size of the audience. In addition, the star also does performances commonly called residencies, which consist of several more intimate performances at a specific location, which in Chris Brown's case takes place at a nightclub in Las Vegas. Not to mention the money he rakes in from playing his songs and music videos on the internet, such as on streaming platforms like Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, and on his YouTube channel, which has over 23 million subscribers and nearly 13 billion total views. And even though some sources point out that Chris Brown's net worth is $50 million, with the standard of living he leads and his varied sources of income, his net worth is probably much larger than that estimated figure. The biggest source of income for most singers is their shows, and with Travis Scott it could be no different. Between September 2017 and September 2018, some sources reported that Travis earned $20 million between tours and record sales. However, in 2020, the balance made by Forbes magazine points out that the singer became $39,500,000 richer in the previous year, surpassing the income of other celebrities such as Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Paul McCartney, and Angelina Jolie. But of course, the rapper also makes money on the internet, getting paid every time his songs are played on streaming platforms. On YouTube, for example, he has over $16 million followers and totals over 7 billion views. To get an idea of the phenomenon that is Travis Scott, he was once considered a success story and one of the most relevant personalities, appearing in the magazine Forbes 30 Under 30. And although it is not known precisely what the rapper's amassed net worth really is, just by the luxurious lifestyle that he leads you could already conclude that Travis Scott has a multi-millionaire patrimony. And in this last round we also have a tie between these two artists who have amassed a lot of net worth over the years. Our battle then ends with 6 points for Travis Scott, against 2 points for Chris Brown. Looks like Travis really knows how to live life, doesn't he? But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write down below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.